Hey guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be building a 5 drawers dresser with a shelf. So let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so here are all the pieces that we're going to need and the screws/tools that we're going to be using today as well. I really enjoyed building this. This was way easier than the vanity that I had built. So I would rate this like a 3 out of 10 for anyone who wants to get into something and start kind of light and not something that's going to be doing too much. Highly recommend. So I'm going to start with step 1 of this process, and basically I'm just opening the plastic, taking out everything. Also, I would like to add that I got this off Amazon, guys, for like $40. So it's pretty affordable actually. Now this is step 1. I'm just attaching and assembling, I believe, like pieces like O to M and J to K, like stuff like that. And I'm just screwing in the screws. I can basically hand screw them, and then I went in with a little piece to just tighten it as well. This buggy is so cute. Okay, and this is the finished product of step 1. Came out looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now I'm going on to step 2, and these are the tools I'm going to be using. Basically the same ones I used for step 1. As you can see on the left side, I am now attaching that first section onto another like stackable little ladder. It looks like mini ladders to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same process. It's pretty straightforward. It was basically just pictures with this. There was no like words mainly, so pretty universal. Pretty happy about that. It started to become a little bit awkward of how to hold things because it was getting a little bit tall, and I was like, okay, like how am I supposed to like kind of go around this? But eventually I was able to get it. And then look how tall this thing is. Like it's almost as tall as I am, and I'm like 5'5", guys. So here is the finished product of step 1 and 2 combined. So just a little bit taller size that we have to deal with. Alrighty, now we're about to be moving on to step 3, which is a little bit different. It's that little shelf part that you see over there to the side. This was pretty simple, just attaching like a small slab into like a longer one, and then the screws are going to be on the bottom. Alright, y'all know I gotta take my little dance break. It's not a kite video without a little bit of a dance break, okay? So now I'm about to move on to step 4. And I was about to attach that step 3 piece to these 2 sides, which was a little bit awkward. And then also, if you see, I'm attaching these bottom 2 bars as well. That's also going to like hold it in place and stabilize it. So this part was a bit awkward because I was trying to figure out what is the best way to screw this. So as you can see, I had to change the angle a little bit, figure my life out some, but I eventually got it. Okay, so now I'm just checking, making sure that everything is balances in place and is tight. Like I said, I plan on putting stuff in this and not some light stuff. So I want to make sure that everything was screwed in nice and tight, and just double checking everything because like I said, it was a little bit awkward with the angles, but once I got it, I just really wanted to make sure that everything was secure.
Your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit.
moving on to step 5, I believe. I'm going to be attaching that step 3 piece now to our step 4 finished piece. Just showing you guys the screws that I'm going to be using and attaching. This part was kind of awkward too. I had to attach it kind of like on, like laying down like that, but eventually I got it and it was fine. Now they're in, I'm just, like I said, making sure everything is secure and tightening it. Okay, my grandfather did this part actually. He came over and just decided to be hands-on. So now I'm going to start assembling these dressers, which I had already done, but they were very basic, guys. And I'm showing you the screws and the handles that I attach in there. So now moving on to, I believe this is like step 8. You attach these 2 bars together with a screw, and then I'm just going to attach it to where you see those 4 holes. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. There's also a bottom one as well, like a small little V. So I'm going to put that on the bottom as well. And here's a close-up of just me attaching that to the back of the dresser. It's for security purposes, mainly when I insert the drawers, and same thing with the V on the bottom. Going back to assembling the actual drawers, they were pretty basic. It came with like 2 parts. So you just unfold it, honestly, and then there's like the hard part that you put on the bottom to keep things stable and open, and then I just screwed on the handles. Okay, it is the next day actually, and I had to go to bed. I was so tired. But basically, I'm just inserting the drawers and everything. I think it was the next day actually when I did some of the other parts as well. But this is part 8 or 9. And you're just basically putting all the drawers in, which was very satisfying for me because look at this finished product, guys. I am so happy with the outcome, and I use it now, and it's very stable, and it looks so good in my room. So I'm just very proud. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.